Hello everyone and welcome back to the Music Lounge. I am your host Zeph. To my right I have Tatenda. Hello Tatenda, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling excited. Especially for this episode. How are you feeling?
I feel good. I feel good. Today is a very special episode because today marks the year of us recording the Music Lounge, and I'm really excited for this. It's been a very interesting journey, and I have learned a lot.
Yeah.
Fadzi, how are you feeling today?
I'm good. For a moment, I thought it was just a conversation between the two of you, but it's okay.
Yeah, we may as well just have a conversation between us two.
Oh, what about me and Mr. Piano Man? I mean, he's the one who has been, he's the man behind the harmony. How have you been?
It was fine. I've learned a lot.
32 episodes, round about there, right?
I think so.
It's been a year.
Yeah, it's been a pretty long year. What have you learned from this whole process?
Teamwork.
Yeah,
teamwork. Because, it's teamwork, and I've also learned to appreciate you guys more. Yeah.
Thank you.
I
love you too.
For some time, I just used to, that thing where you just admire someone from afar, Tatenda. Yeah. So.
Okay.
So you didn't admire me?
No, I've known you for a long time.
All right.
And for Tendai, you taught my sister how to play the keyboard. So it was just a thing where I just knew you as my sister's tutor. But when we started, interacting, I'm like, okay, these are actually great people. And for Tatenda, it's how she took up the Music Lounge for some time when we were not there last year. I remember when we did the promotion, just after that, I went. And then for some time, you guys did together. Yeah. And then you took it up for like a long time. And every time I would go on YouTube, I'm like, wow, this is actually great. So it's been great. It's been a great year. Yeah.
I guess you're not talking about me. You're complimenting Tatenda.
No.
Tendai.
She knew you already.
Exactly.
She thought you have the capability. And look, now we're here a year later and we're celebrating,
Yeah, she knew me already, but she should also sing my praises. Zeph here and there.
I am happy to be sharing the spotlight with Zeph.
Exactly, thank you very much.
And funny episode, I didn't know Tatenda no yimba.
Tatenda no yimba, guys. Tatenda no yimba. Somebody baka sample.
Guys, you know what? I think that's actually one of the things that I learned from doing the Music Lounge. Kuti vanhu pavanozoya vachirekodha paya chitoimba guys,
people can sing.
And it's not easy at all. Takambozviedza kachida ungoona unenge uchisaiza vanhu kaushunga kuti it's just singing, we sing hymns at church all the time, but when you when you get into the recording kuma audio kuma chiuko no. It's
It's the waves for me, guys. The waves are not never notes. You're like, This, even after the recording, you're like, okay, this was powerful. And you actually can't wait for it to be published on Friday. You're like, this is not okay. No, the singers have been great, guys. Let's not lie. They have been great. And that thing where Pango Pacho, they won't share their stories on screen, but then you're actually like, wow, when you guys interact before and after the recording, you're like, no. So when they sing, you're like, this is where it's coming from. So it's been great.
I have a couple of people who I enjoyed, I won't mention their names, but if you look back, you probably I'm not selective with gender or anything, but coincidentally,
okay,
it's a girl. I won't deny that. But I really liked. It was hymn 71. I won't mention who sang it, but she did a really good job on that one.
It was nice.
It was nice. It was really
touching.
Nice. I was very impressed by the way she sings. And how she is as a person. We shared a very good conversation on set. Stop looking at me like that. I really enjoyed her performance. But not that other people didn't do very well. There's been a lot of good performances. A lot of good people who have come through within the music lounge from all various backgrounds, be it from, I still remember there was this kid called Philip. How old was he? He was about, how old was he? I can't remember how old he was.
Not older than 10, I think.
Yeah, he was pretty young, and you see from such a young age that he's being cultivated to appreciate music, to appreciate the various hymnals within our church, and you see that certain parents are doing a very good job when it comes to their children, and I admired that a lot about him. But yeah, there's been a lot of people who have come through, and but indeed,
I watch Chashins. I think I watch Chashins is out. You know, I cannot so shika. You know, Pauno Nasoti. What about Fadzi? Fadzi, what about when you guys were away, right? You guys were away for some time, and you guys then came back. How was that? I want to know how was that experience for you guys? Were you? Because you hadn't been doing this for a long time, and now, you're kicking off from where you left off. How was it like for you? Was it easy?
No, it actually wasn't. Because that thing where you see which this person has raised the bar, and then you come back, and you're like, okay, so where do I even start from? How do I put some variation to this? Because you had already been doing it and it was going so well. And Pangpacho, you'd actually see that, wow, they're actually great musicians who are coming. Now, if I come and then just, if I come back and then sit at the music lounge, it's not going to work out.
I will now go it's just
Thank you very much.
So did you learn something out of it?
Yeah, I learned that I learned that it's okay to change, and it's okay to change, and you should actually allow yourself to change and give yourself grace.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Yeah, and there are certain times where I record and I'm like, I don't think I did well on this one.
Okay.
And then I'm reminded that no, you can do this. So yeah, I think that's how it is.
It's been a while for me as well. A year ago, I was skinnier, I hadn't particularly gotten bigger, The shirt used to be really big on me, but now it's like hugging my body and everything. But it's been a good year. It's been a good year. I've enjoyed the experience. The music lounge has changed me as a person, has brought me closer to God. I think we underestimate how much music plays a part within our spirituality and everything. It's not just, singing for the vibes or anything like that. You actually pinpoint and actually learn things from these experiences and the people that we meet. Because we had a couple of pastors even. I still remember there was Pastor Chifunza who came in. There was also...
Elton Bailey.
Exactly. He came in as well, and it's good to see people who have been within the music industry for such a long time as well, and you kind of learn as well their experiences and how they've navigated themselves throughout life, because it's good to learn from them, and I've learned a lot from those people. I look up to them even. And yeah, it's been a good experience. I really enjoyed it. I just want to ask our piano man, how it has been as well. How do you have moments where you not him no ngoma pa makisa pa kana uthi ndawomerwa zvakurema nema sports acho ekuridza, or it just comes easy for you?
Yeah, there are some hymns that are very hard. I wanna lie. Like some hymns I use even hymn book.
Okay.
Angwacho anongoridza boss unochwatsi.
Okay.
But pane vamwe I choose like my song asingatozikanwe asingawanzo kuimba like in church.
Yeah.
Saka yeah manje antola like attention is serious and otoita my notes according nezvari kuita.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's another thing as well. Do you think it's a problem? Because I think as a church we have a couple of hymnals that we have never touched.
Yeah.
Ever. And I think that's a problem, because like I know like maybe half of the hymn book.
Yeah.
there's a couple of hymnals that have not been touched. Not only for mimbo kuchitongona mamwe mahymn kuchitongoti ihimi and certain amboinzwa ichiimbwa. So I think that's something we should address as well. Personally, I think we should look at more hymns that we're not used to singing, that we haven't even looked at, because at the end of the day, what are they there for if we're not going to sing them? So yeah, it's something that we should look into as well.
Yeah, and I think that's where the music lounge is also quite memorable for me as well, in the sense that, you know, you get to learn of these different hymns, like Tendai is saying, but someone comes and sings it and you're like, wow, okay. And, you know, just the fact that but that song has meaning to them, you know. And so that's one other lesson I got from the music lounge as well. God will speak to us in different ways. Hymn 189, uchitoti hatina mushapanyika wacho, you know, uchidzamirwa uchiita sei, but mumwe munhu anogona kungoti tajaira kuimba, you know, and it has no meaning to them. But to you, it speaks to you in a very special way. And that's something that I appreciated from having different people on the show, because, you know, you really get to be like, okay, yeah, so yeah, it might not make sense to you, it might not sound good to you, but it makes a whole difference for someone in their life.
Yeah, I think maybe we can try it.
Yeah.
Hymn 189.
Yeah, you mentioned about it. We can just try.
Take us there. Take us there.
Okay.
Since we have...
yeah, but I'd say my guests, Saga.
We're not guests. We are not
I hope
guests.
people are not looking forward to a spectacular performance, but yeah. Okay.
Because there's this one time Bandakambonyara. I didn't know the hymnal that person was singing. I won't mention it, but I didn't look good. Hatinamu shapanyika hatifari kuapanoji zvinofadza mweya yedu kutsvaka musha kamu shall know hatinamu shapanyika tinodamu shauri rayo izioni kunopenya nguwa tsese kunopenya nguwa tsese.
Wow.
But remember, we used to do this.
At some point, yeah.
Yeah. And then what happened?
I should be asking you. You've been hosting the program for the
This
past
is
couple
actually
of
news
weeks.
to me. Saga Maitwaimba, but you guys never brought it to the screen.
Well, we used to sing at some point with the host, do this whole kind of back and forth thing, but it seems as if Tatenda decided to stop.
No, because I was alone. Dave, she
Mine's
seemed
like
to
a
sing,
duet.
you we.
The third member doesn't really do much, really.
But church to blender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who knows? Maybe we can form a group.
Nigga, choose the music lounge.
No one's doing the music
Ngoramba
lounge.
ichingonzi the music.
Mchingoimba muri pachikauchi chenyu.
But this was beautiful. It really was.
Yeah. Okay. You know what, guys? Kuimba kwa taita. I think we have to do justice to this episode by asking each other, Kuti, which song really got you the most? I know we have, we had so many amazing guests, so many, amazing people coming on to share their songs, to sing their songs. But iwewe wani ono natsoti inini, kanatsondi shitsa. Page kuna mwari. Which one is it for you? Tutanga na Tendai. Tendai ndi wangu waripo full time. Unaombozorora.
Yeah, for me it was him 21. Ikaimbwana Persevere. Pandika gadzira like instrumental. Yeah, sometimes I could just do the instrumental and then do tongo peds. But this one I could feel which munaimba like in a really worship way. And like my words are very touching. If you go last stanza, inototi Jesu ari kuuya moyo wangu wazara ati mbiri ndaidzorerawo kuna Mwari. So yeah, for me it was really nice. It was a touching song for me.
Okay. Fadzi?
For me it was Garaineni, him 29. It was Deborah Chamboko who sang it. So if we go back to the song, it was a situation where she was just all up in the emotions, right? And there's a part, I think it's the last stanza. It says, "Quieta kwajo." Munyasotera, the part, that one, it's like she's now just releasing and she's now like, okay, finally, the sun has come out. All along it was a situation where it's a prayer to God. And then the way she then sang it, she was like, what, finally the Lord has answered me. Like, you guys need to go back. It's quite, I can't sing obviously. She did a great job, but she did justice to it. If we go back to it, that part was just beautiful. It was like, you know what, I'm done with my prayer. This is where I am now. It's like light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah.
Great. And okay, and Zeph, I know Ambotawara Oko M71, but I'm sure you definitely have more than one that really spoke to you.
Yeah, I have a second one that really spoke to me, which is also my favorite hymnal by far. This is one song that I always sing constantly. If you find me even in the house, I'm always singing this song. If I am to pick one hymnal ever to sing for the rest of my life, it would be this hymnal. And it's hymn 88, Musandip Fure Tenzi. It's a song that really speaks to me because we all have moments when we feel like God is not there, our prayers are not being answered. So to me, it kind of feels like a cry to God that when you are blessing others, don't forget about me. Musandip Fure Tenzi. Okay.
Right.
So yeah, I think it's a really good song, and it's been a song that I've carried throughout my life, and it's a song that really is close to my heart, and I love the way it was sang here on the Music Lounge. By whoever sang it.
Okay.
Now you want to act like you don't know who sang it?
I know who sang it, but she knows herself, whoever she is.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, your favorite.
Okay, my favorite. It's hard to choose, guys. It's hard to choose. But I think my favorite would probably be the Foster Triplets. Maybe a bit biased, but yeah. They sang a medley. I don't know what the name of the medley is, but they sang a medley. And I think one reason why I also remember that very well is it's because it was my first solo episode. So that was the first time I did the Music Lounge alone. You were not there. And I remember feeling so scared to... yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, they sang so well, and I think one other reason why I enjoyed that so much as well is because, you know, they're from Jamaica, all the way from Jamaica, right? And they came, but we were still able to share, you know, what music means to us, you know, how it speaks to them. And that in itself just made me appreciate the fact that music knows no bounds, you know. It unites us, different nationalities, different languages, and all of that. So yeah, but I think, I don't remember the name of the medley, but I know they sang it so well, and yeah.
And
I'm
obviously, when you hear about Jamaica, you think of reggae music, but then they were like singing gospel.
Yeah, exactly. That's, yeah.
I'm kind of jealous, to be honest. How are they as people? I've always wanted to meet them.
They're great. They're amazing. Literally, what you see on screen is what they are off screen. Guys, they can just break out in music. Vakangogara so, vanongotanga kungoimba. And you're like, yeah, sure. Imunenge busy, mweya waso ndipinda what. Iwa vanogara vari mumweya. Imwe yunombotamaka. I'm telling you.
Kupota uchita ma vacation.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Inina, I think in Tajera Shokupfunza, so I'm just going to keep asking you guys questions.
Okay.
We've reached a year with the Music Lounge, right? And we're going to keep going. What do you guys envision for the Music Lounge in the future? What do you guys, you know, what are you seeing? You know, Pachakatanga, the idea that we had and where we are now has definitely grown and improved. So I'm sure there's also more room for growth. And so what do you guys?
I think for me, Music Lounge, I think one day we would want like a testimony, maybe from one of our viewers, Monagatu Babatizwa through Music Lounge.
Okay.
Because this is a ministry.
Yeah.
So I think in the future we should have a guest, anenga uya akababatizwa, because pani munagahimba. Because munhu panenge achiyimba pe ari kunamata ari kuparidza. So yeah, that's for me.
No, that's a really good idea.
Yeah.
I think that would be very good for you know, to also have people that have been changed by, you know, the work that has been done by the Music Lounge, and I think that would be a really good episode. I'd watch that, to be honest.
Yeah.
And for myself, I think there's a lot of things we can do to improve the Music Lounge. Like I said earlier, there are certain hymns that are not touched. I believe that as the Music Lounge, we should also look into that. Also have hymns that we try as well. Try new things. Try new hymns that have never been sung before, and also have moments when we don't focus too much on, you know, the hymns that are well known or well sung or anything like that. Because how many hymns are in the hymn book? A ton of hymns. She got 300 plus 400 in other hymns. So it's to the point where there are about 400 hymns, but we're singing about 150 or less. So I think that's something we should look into. And I think that would be something we could improve on the Music Lounge with the various guests that we will bring as well.
So what we're doing is we're just urging our guests to look into some of these hymns so that when you come, we also get to learn these hymns through you guys. And what I probably would have loved is a situation where we have an all-night prayer live here at Bluffhill Church. We bring probably about 20 guests. They sing live, one after another.
Yeah.
I think that would be nice, and it's hosted by the Music Lounge. I think that would be lovely.
Kana
zvinhu zvemusic hatirari. Aiwa zvemusic.
Guys.
Aiwa zvemusic hatirari.
Are you sure?
Tozoona.
It's okay.
Yeah. Okay. Apenda kupunza, but I don't know. I have no idea what I would say. What I'm envisioning for the Music Lounge. You know what? I think we've done a lot, you guys. You know, from just the different guests that we've had, we have a variety of ages. Wangostora Philip, Takambo, Philip Panapa, Mwanamdiki Chaye, my pastor, my elder, my youths, you know, Anamai, I think. Yeah. So what I would envision for the Music Lounge in the future, I don't know. But I think similar to what Fadzi is saying, and I think I would also love to have our different guests coming together and maybe even singing their songs together as well. They pick their songs, but we're not going to maybe 4 or 5 of them come and sing Kanaim 21 or something, And I think that would be great. But I think from what you guys are saying, what I also see is that in as much as different guests come on here, they are ministering to the audience, but I think they are also ministering to us, through their testimonies, their experiences, and glory to God for such a wonderful program that has allowed us to be drawn closer to Him.
Kana kutoti futi inonzichi all the guests that have been here wouya totogadzira kakwaya kevanhu vemusic lounge.
Okay.
Utouya vese tovaunganidza tova line up yonzi music lounge choir inenge ine maguest edu ese from last year. I think that would be a good episode.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, that would be really nice.
Yeah.
Personally, I think I'd enjoy that. And just to get everyone in one place, everyone to also share their experiences with us as well and how they've enjoyed the music lounge, and also to see other guests, that I miss.
Okay.
And, there's certain guests
I'm really fighting the urge to just say the guests that you miss.
Fine.
I really am.
Please, this is not for the viewers. The viewers don't want to hear that.
But I would like to thank everyone who has come to sing on the Music Lounge. I don't think it's really easy to do that. I mean, the process behind all that, obviously at 7 p.m. you guys just see us there on the couch and we're interviewing, and then you just find people singing after that. But then what actually happens, if you ask the guests, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Sometimes they even take 2 days. Maybe they come today to record their voices. Obviously, we won't disclose all that to you.
Yeah.
But then, it's a lot.
It is.
Yeah.
So I'd like to thank them for their patience.
So why haven't you been a guest on the Music Lounge? That's
a good
Yeah, how can Zeph put me in a corner like this? No, I can never do that.
Why not?
You know what? Okay, I can, but the guests have just been wonderful, and I'm just not yet there.
You're not there way.
I mean, guys.
But
But they can sing, and I'm just not there yet.
You were singing like 2 minutes ago.
Exactly.
No, okay, fine. I guess it's also a question I can be asking you guys. Why haven't
about
you
you.
guys? This is about all of us.
It's about you.
No, but I think we left them hanging, though. The first song, we left them hanging. We'll probably give you guys.
Why are you dodging the?
No, I'm not dodging.
No,
I'm
you're not
actually
dodging.
Yeah, I think it's okay, Zeph, because Fadzi, I think I don't team before, right?
Listen. That's not the point, guys. Okay, why haven't I been a guest?
Yeah.
I've considered it.
Talk to them.
I probably will come at the end of the year when I come back.
Yeah.
Okay.
But when I come back, I should have found you guys. Not my guests.
I was such guy next week.
Zeph, you can't lie to believers. You can't lie.
Don't worry, my episode is coming.
But you say next week.
Or next week, but one. Or next year, who knows? Whenever it happens.
Okay. And you, Tatenda?
I know. I already told you guys, inini rangu, asking questions and getting that information out of you.
Let's talk about
that. Thank you so much for joining us.
Let's talk about that.
No,
I'm wondering what.
Honestly.
You know what, guys? I think there's one group of people at Tirkusirira as well. I think our audience is really, has really made the Music Lounge what it is. The support, always tuning in, Wachiona, sharing their testimonies as well, the comments, even sharing some of the posts as well. Really appreciate the kind of support that you're giving to the Music Lounge. And I hope you don't grow weary. In as much as, we're saying it's ministering to us, it's ministering to those who are coming on the show, we also really hope that it's changing your life for the better as well. So thank you so much to our viewers. And maybe, we can just look into a few other people as well. We've had so many guests,
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, that's true. But before we go there, I have a question for you, Tatenda. We're talking about what do you answer the viewers and what.
Yeah.
Pana na wana ka slide in your messages or jikanda o CV. Anakirwa na Tatenda.
Ayo shakavanzikwa ndezva Jehovah. Let's move on.
We need like a sneak peek. Tombons wow vakati andakakuona pa episode ya.
Ayo, no, let me tell you guys something. You know, kushandira Mwari kune ma blessings for sure.
Okay.
One day I will share my testimony with you one day. But indeed, the Lord has been faithful.
Okay. So it's confirmed. Tatenda met her husband on the music lounge. But anyway, I think, okay, if we look into other people who've come on the music lounge, the likes of Evans, Tabo, he sings in Bay Rock. A little secret that you might or might not know. I was kind of invited to join Bay Rock at some point in time, but no one told you that. But I really enjoyed his hymn he came and sang. I enjoyed his interview as well as a person. He has a pretty good outlook on life, and he sang hymn 66. If you can open that for me,
Okay.
so I just take a look. That was a beautiful song.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful song. Musi wakana kisisa abonda kasisa. Yeah, I really did enjoy that song, and it speaks to me as well. And yeah, I really enjoyed the interview in general, getting to know him as a person, and also hearing his experiences within the music industry, singing in Bay Rock. Then again, Bay Rock, I haven't heard them in a while. But they're still making music.
Yeah, they should be.
Okay, cool. Starting to get worried, but yeah, that has been one interview as well that has stood out as well from other interviews. I don't know about Fadzi. Are there any guys that you enjoyed on the music lounge?
No, Zeph. Okay, yes.
Hey,
okay, yes.
okay.
If I say no, it's like I'm kind of being offensive. But wait, before we get there, can we also appreciate how we moved from the stools to the couch?
Yes.
Thank you.
You know
Thank
what?
you.
It's been comfortable.
Feels more like a lounge.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, I'm also thankful for this episode because this is my first time
On the couch.
sitting on the couch.
me
Yeah.
too.
You know, when you guys introduced this, I was somewhere. But you know,
Okay.
thank you to the production team for such a wonderful initiative. You know,
This has been
more like a lounge.
like
no?
a lounge.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Comfortable,
you're
you know?
comfortable. But sometimes you get too comfortable, you forget what to ask next. You're like, oh, okay, so you're
Yeah.
done explaining why you love music. So what's the next question?
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, for me, I enjoyed, I think I mentioned that. Karaineni. Okay, let me mention another one. Tino Tinda Chiponza. He sang Teacher, hymn 10. Yes. So I enjoyed it because he sang it with so much passion. And also in the interview, he also mentioned how in that situation, he was missing his aunt who passed away. So it was kind of like a message of hope to those who have lost their loved ones that one day we will all meet. So yeah. And which other one? Okay, I didn't interview this person. I didn't get to interview them. Nontogozo, like you mentioned, him 80. Oh, you didn't mention it, but then him 88 was also a great one. I am so sorry. I am really sorry. Then yeah, but you know, I also want to appreciate those we might not mention. You guys have been great. I guess we were just picking a few from all these ones. And yeah.
Tendai?
Yeah, for me, it was 209. I came when I panas. A closer walk with God. Famba pangwe na wali. Haizere songi. You want to sing?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not really familiar with it.
Thank you guys so much, and thank you for everything that you've shared. And once again to our viewers as well, thank you so much for tuning in, for watching. Everything that they've shared is absolutely correct. If you do want to be on the Music Lounge, it's not just for people who you would regard as prominent musicians, but so long God gave you a talent, don't bury your talent. Use it to minister, get into ministry. I know there's this quotation that I once read from the book Evangelism that says that when Jesus was a child, he was being taught songs, and these are some of the songs that also helped him to resist the enemy. And so God intends for us to use music as well as a tool for us to resist the enemy. So through the Music Lounge, through sharing your testimonies, your experiences, you are also empowering someone, to be able to stand, to overcome challenges maybe in their life or whatever it is. So really, honestly, if you do want to be part of the Music Lounge, as always, do get in touch with the number that's appearing on your screen right now. Thank you so much for joining us for our anniversary episode. I hope that next year, maybe we're even going to have a bigger couch here. Next year that you're going to join us, keep watching the Music Lounge, keep sharing. Until next time, this is us from the Music Lounge.
Can't you just allow us to end the episode?
Episode yongo end wow to kataka cake 1 year anniversary. I'm on your production. Guys, we forgot to thank the people who make this show amazing. Our editors, our producers, the people behind the cameras. Yes, I'm talking to you over there.
Guys, guys.
And we're thankful for these people because the Music Lounge would not be the Music Lounge if it weren't for these people.
They're so patient with us. Okay, with me at least.
No, definitely.
There are times where listen, guys. Okay, this is the last thing I'm going to say. Do you know there are times where I'm like, hello, good morning, welcome back, and then my English bundle depletes. I'm like, then they'll be like, and then they'll be like, depleted. Then they'll be like, no, it's okay, start all over again. They are so patient. I probably wouldn't even have done that. I'll be like, But thank you so much.
But we're really thankful for the production team and what they've done for us so far. And we were thankful that they've been patient with us, and this has been a learning curve for us and for them as well. And we're just thankful that they have been there for us throughout the process, and we know that this is going to be a program that is going to be there for years and years and years to come. And it's only because of them that we can stand in front of these cameras and do this program for you, the audience, and everyone who's watching. So,
and to God as well.
Glory be to God.
If it was not for the Lord, if it had not been for the Lord, what does that song say? Okay.
Had it not
but
been
yes,
Lord.
exactly. So we're really thankful for everyone who's involved in the Music Lounge, from the production team to the presenters, to the guests, to our viewers, and most importantly, we wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for the Lord guiding and protecting us. So we also ask for your prayers as well, with this ministry, because it is a ministry, like you guys are rightly saying, that please continue praying for people who come on here, even for us as well, even for the production team. Continue praying for us, that God may empower us and strengthen us to continue with this program. So, I think this is it. Is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
This is it from the Music Lounge. Until next time, do join us again every Friday at 7 p.m. And if you want to be part of Music Lounge, get in touch with the number that's appearing on your screen right now. Have a blessed Sabbath.